Hello to the chicos and the chicas. Let's get back to puzzle solving, anatomy of calculation. Again, I'm going to try to elaborate as best as I can on my thought process. And I'm also going to add to this video again that I already told you in the first part of this series, which if you haven't seen, please go and check it out, that in my opinion, it is very helpful for club level players to regularly revisit these forcing made puzzles simply to practice this ability to calculate forcing lines confidently, effectively, accurately. So I do it all the time, so I don't think that it would be a bad idea for any club level player in order to improve their visualization and their calculation skills. Let's dive right into it. This looks like queen c8 and then knight c8, rook d8, king g7, and then bishop g5 check to cut off the escape route before we go in for the mate. Very nice check. Now, one thing I want to express, and I really want to nail this point home very hard in this video, is that a lot of people would say that there is no way ever that I would look at a move like queen c8 without knowing that there was a puzzle on the board, and it's easy for me now to solve it because I know that there is a puzzle on the board. This is nonsense for many reasons, but the main reason is that actually there are myriads of signs on the board that indicate that I should look for a tactic. And those reasons are the following. The black king is stuck in the middle. All the white pieces are beautifully trained to attack the black king. I have got multiple checks with captures that would allow me to eliminate the very few defenders surrounding the black king. So actually there are myriads of signs in this position that are waving a flag at me going like tactic, tactic, tactic. I actually have to actively ignore them to not to look into violent solutions. And once we establish these things, the first thing you look at is check, then captures, then threats, and the two checks that we have that are captures as well are highlighted by the arrows, and queen c8 seems to do a lot greater damage because there are super easy checks to follow it up with. And so I would like to refute this concept of, oh, but there is nobody to tap you on the shoulder when you are playing a game. Yet that is true. However, the signs are still there. I mean, look at this. I can see that this is going to be queen f2, knight g3, but I want to reinforce this concept. You immediately notice that the white king is extremely insecure. There is a beautiful double up rooks on the e-file. The wishful thinking immediately kicks in. Oh, if I could just get rid of with the rook. And ta-da, there you go. You are virtually forcing yourself into, well, queen f2 check forces the rook away, doesn't it? Rook takes f2, and now if I could just remove the knight with a check, I would be done. But knight d2 check allows queen d2, which covers e1. So knight g3 check, pawn takes, mate. And what appeared to be something like that was way above our head is now the most logical thing to do on the board. Bang, 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 mate. That simple. This looks like check, check, check. But where is my mate? King c8? Oh, bishop e6, queen d7, queen c7. This is a total pin fest. So the first pin that stood out to me was, of course, the pin on the c pawn, which immediately made me look at check. But after takes, I wasn't sure how to mate after king c8. I did see bishop e6 check. But as I explained it in a previous video, I'm not interested in winning a queen. I want mate. Luckily, after queen d7, we do have the mate. By the way, if you want to solve these, I don't know if you guys said it already or not, please make sure that you pause the video as soon as the next puzzle pops up so that I'm not spoiling your solving experience. This looks like a check, I would like to believe. Knight check. Queen f8, king here, and we have got nothing. And if check takes and I go on the diagonal, then king h7, knight f8, king h8 survives. Oh, wow, that was embarrassing. So I have got check, knight takes, and then knight e7 check, and then queen mate. So how is it not? Wait, now I'm confused. Wasn't it a mate in 3? So if I go rook e8, king f7, rook f8 is mate. Rook e8, knight e8, knight e7, check, king here, mate. Check, king here. I'm missing something for sure. Oh, wow. Okay, I forgot to call out queen g8 mate as the 4th move. Never mind. All G. All G. So this is begging to be this check. And the reason why I said that so quickly is because... I think it's correct. In fact, I know it is. But 2, because I looked at queen takes f2 very, very quickly and noticed that after king takes rook check, king e3, my 2 rooks are not going to be able to sufficiently cover 3 ranks. That's impossible. So I have a perpetual check there, but no more. And then I immediately looked at my king situation. I looked at the countermeasures, and that made me go like, okay, it has to be a checking solution. And so failing to succeed with queen f2 and, you know, queen h3 also not working, the next one is this. And it works like charm, because after king takes queen g3 check, rook g2 is met by mate. King h1 is also met by mate. So king f1, rook check, king e2, and then queen d3 is the mate pattern that you would like to look out for. So this was a really, really cool little puzzle there. Wait, isn't it just check, 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 take, mate? Oh, never mind. Of course, c3 gets taken. But that's actually the solution. That's really cool. It's c3, knight c3, then a3, king a5, b4 check, king takes, and bishop c2 mate. That is so good. So actually, I got it wrong, but the fact that I got it wrong helped me to get it right. Because the idea is actually correct about the mate pattern with pushing the pawns up and then bishop c2. But if I start with a3, king a5, b4, king takes, then my c square is covered. So at first I need to eliminate that pawn. Now I can go in for the king chase with the other 2. And here is the mate. That was delicious. That was delicious. This is that awesome pattern where we go check, 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 check. No, I'm talking absolute nonsense. Because that is blocked by queen h7. And in fact, I could have done it in one go. Wait a second. That's it. Ha! Okay, it's rook h6, king h6, queen check. And if queen blocks, then queen f6 check and queen g5 mate. So the aggressive thinking again got me there right away without actually recognizing that I was solving the puzzle. Bang, bang, bang. Really, really cool. Wait a tick. I hate these reverse positions. Like, yeah, I really do hate them. So we are black here and white has just moved king e3. Okay, so queen check here, king f3, rook g3 check. I'm gonna fail this puzzle. It messes with my head. It's so sad. Okay, so queen check, king here. Rook check, king here. Rook check here. And I don't have a mate on g5. That sucks. So check here. Check here. Yeah. Check here, check king g4. Why do I not see a mate in 2 there? Rook takes king h4. No mate. Wow. Okay. I mean, in a game, that's a tempting thing to do. Because there is a mate, there is a queen to be had in the end. So it's very easy, very, very easy to get tempted. So now I'm looking at rook e1 check because I just realized that king d3 is met by a mate. So rook e1 check, king f4. Queen e5 check, king g4. Rook e4 check, king h3, queen h5 mate. Wow. What a puzzle, man. What a puzzle. Absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. Okay, this was rough. I didn't like this from the beginning, mostly because I was on the wrong side of the board, or so I felt. And I also was nearly certain that the solution was this check first on e5 actually. But it turns out that it's not good enough, and rook e1 is the mate. Okay, let's skip that. And this does look a lot like rook f4. Because bishop f4, knight f4 just does nothing. Whereas rook f4, knight f4, bishop f4 is a mate after king b1, rook d8, rook d1 check. And if rook f4, king b1, rook check, king c, knight c1, then I've got rook takes, king takes, and rook f1 is a superb mate. Wow, that is lovely. Check this out. Check, check, and the double checkmate. Boomski. That was a beautiful boomski. Wow, wow, wow. Not a lot of checks. Not a lot of checks, really. We have got rook h2. We've got rook f3, which is the solution. And that's about it. And the reason why I'm saying that this is the solution is because I'm very cocky. So the idea is rook f3, king h4, queen f2 check, king g5, rook f5, pawn f5, queen g3. When I said rook f3 is going to be the solution, I didn't see any of that. But it was simply a process of elimination because due to the fact that this rook is pinned, it had to be it. And this is a really, really nice mate motive, by the way, because most people here would look to take. But this is your mate. Ooh, this is this is pattern recognition 101. Check, 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 takes. And there is absolutely no excuse to not to calculate this out. A lot of people would get this wrong by playing bishop h7 first and then queen f7, which would turn this puzzle into a really, really non-forcing one. And that solution, of course, is not going to succeed. Always go checks, 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 and checks. Speaking of checks, hey? I don't see what's wrong with queen g6. Yeah, I do, because the queen goes back. Oh, this is gonna be queen b7. And that's a dual mate threat. That is beautiful. I knew it was not gonna be a check because rook takes, queen h4, king g8. There is no mate there. Like, it's a futile effort. This is it. And now I just take and yeah, that's too much. And then we go for the rook mate. GG. I bet my life on the fact that this will be a knight promotion at one point. So let's go knight. King takes knight check. If king goes back to h3, knight f4 is a mate. So they have to take rook g5, king takes rook h8 mate. I mean, you got to start there because it's so beautiful that you really want to make it work, right? So that's definitely how you find this solution, that you want it to work, so you try it. Yeah, this is again, I think the solution is queen h4, but I will have to quadruple check this. But it seems to me that the check is not gonna cut it, because after, you know, a subsequent check, the king hides well enough. And I don't see after queen h4 how they stop the mate, and h5 is met by queen h5, pawn takes, and rook h5 mate. So I'm 100% certain that we are on the money here with queen h5, 4, excuse me. Yep. Oh yeah, queen h6 is the blockade. That's the fourth move. I just didn't see how it's not mating free. Okay. I was hoping to make knight f1 check work with the idea to come down here. And in case of rook takes, it does work too. Because of queen check. And I mow down everything on the second rank and then mate. But knight f1, knight takes f1 is a problem, because then I don't seem to have a check follow-up. Which makes me wonder, can I go g4 check first? And if pawn takes, then queen check. And my own answer to my own question is yes, you can, and you should. Bang, bang, bang. Problem solved. Awesome. Next. Yucky. Oh, this is the back rank mate one with check and king g6. This is featured in so many studies, composed chess creations, where the idea that the g4 pawn was the giveaway, by the way, the double g's, because I immediately saw that once I go to g6, my king will be shielded from the checks. So the idea is check, king g6, and there is simply no way in this position to stop the back rank mate. Even after rook here, I can go rook b8, but c8 is immediately mate, so they take, and that's a back rank mate. Once you see this idea, you won't forget this. It absolutely has to be queen d4. There is no other move. It's impossible. Because any other check would allow. The king has too much freedom. We have too few pieces. It has to be check here. Excuse me. Queen d4, queen, rook e4, queen f6 check. King takes e4, queen g5 mate. That's too short. Aha! Okay. Wrong. Because after queen d4, rook e4, queen f6 check, king e3, and the king slips away. So if I go queen... That's it. Queen d4, rook e4, I need to go to f2 check. And if the king goes to e5, then I slip back to c5, king f4, and then queen g5 is mate. Whereas if queen d4, rook e4, queen f2 check, king takes e4, then queen g3 check, king h5, queen g5 is the mate. This is a really, really good calculating exercise. Absolutely love this. Look at this. Check, check, and now you had two lines to calculate this one, but also king g4, which would have been met by that. Check and mate. I actually didn't even call that. Is it just check, king here, rook takes, and the h4 mate is unstoppable? That looks like it, right? Oh, king f4. Rook h4 check, king e5, rook e3 mate. How many moves was that? Check, king here, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Check, takes, check, mate. Okay, so the first thing I look at is check. So bishop f6 check, king g8, rook g7 check. If the king goes back to the corner, rook g6 is a very common checkmate pattern. So bishop f6 check, king g8, rook g7 check, king f8. And now I need to ensure that when I remove the bishop from f6 on this diagonal, I do it so that I cut off the pieces that can come to the f-file. And so I'm going to go to d4. This is a theme that you would see a lot in chess problems, composed checkmate puzzles, not like this, but composed ones, where the idea is that bishop d4 cuts the rook off. It's a very beautiful idea. Check this out. Check, check, and only this move leads to mate in 4, because now we cut off the rook, and so we have got a rook mate on f4. Lovely stuff. Knight b6 check, king c7. Rook e7 check, king d6 is a bit nasty. Yeah, I was looking at knight b6 check, king c7, rook e7, king d6, knight c8 check, which covers the rook, by the way. Wait, that's a solution. Wow! That is an awesome mate. That is an awesome mate. Holy moly. Rook c7, knight b6 check, king c7, rook e7, king d6, knight c8. That's a beauty. Absolute banger of a move. Look at that. So the idea of knight c8 is to give a check to the king, to protect the rook, and to discover the queen attack towards c5 to allow this mate. Wow! I really should stop here, but let's do one more. Knight f6 check takes, queen takes, king g8, queen h8 check, king takes f7, queen h7 is a marvelous. I will call that actually a smothered mate, because that is like, look at that, look at that black king surrounded by that many black pieces. That is definitely the definition of a smothered mate with a queen, and I really should have stopped there, but I didn't. Okay, so queen f6 check, king e4, queen f3, king d3, and we do not possess what it takes to give a mate. So we must look at queen h7 check first, which allows king g4, and that's when we go like, what is going on here, man? Wait a tick. Something is not right here. Actually, by the way, queen g5, king he, queen g4 is knight f4 counter check immediately kills us, which is a very important point to take note of. If I go g4, king e4, queen h7 check, king d5, and the black king escapes. So I have a very strong feeling I thought I was gonna say e4, but after king e4 I still don't see it. I should have stopped. I should have stopped, but now I can't possibly let this go. I think I gotcha, babeski. Queen f6 check, king e4, queen check, king e4 check, king d2, queen e2 check. Wow, that was a nasty. That was a nasty one. And if queen e, king g, yeah, that's mate on g5. Okay. Oh boy, time to call it a day. Time to call it a day. That was a tricky one. That was a tricky one, but we managed to pull through. So that was my calculation exercise with the mate in fours. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, I usually like to put out content that is extremely educational. This one, I don't know how instructive it was, but the point I'm trying to deliver with this video is that you need to do this, man. You need to, and ladies, you need to do this. Absolutely 100% you need to do this. And in fact, one of the best things about this, and again, I'm going to here promote coaching as a concept, is that you then, when you do, let's say 15 and you get 3 wrong, you look at the 3 that you got wrong and you try to investigate what went wrong there. Why did I choose the move that I chose? What did I overlook? What did I misvisualize? And so on, because that is going to also beautifully help and support your chess growth. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. That was me for today. I will be back with a new video very soon. Once again, don't forget to sub, to like, to comment. Please comment too, so that we can run that algo. And also to super like if you would like to support me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.